the war for your soul. Your soul is the most precious thing in this universe. Nothing else matters but that energy. And there's a war for your soul. We're seeing this play out right now. That's why it's getting very intense. It's getting very loud out there, trying to grab your attention. Your attention is your true currency. Spend it wisely. Where are you focusing your attention? This has been going on for many years, and right now it's getting very loud. It's trying to drag all of your life force energy, harvesting your soul and dragging your attention onto a timeline. You're on this video, you're listening to this message because you've realized that you have a great power inside of you. You actually have the power to create. You create realities beyond imagination. Years ago, my grandfather gave me a quote: "What mind can conceive, man can achieve." And right now, there is a war for your soul, your life force energy, your attention. When I scroll social media, I see a lot of negativity. I see things that don't even make sense. But because most people in the world at this time, they're riddled with anxiety, they're drawn to these negative posts, reels, and videos. And by placing attention onto nonsense, it's going to pull your frequency onto that timeline. Your nervous system, it doesn't really differentiate if it's really an actual threat right in front of you or just the rumor of the threat. Your nervous system is going to act the same way. Take a journey with me through this message, and I'm going to break down very deeply the war for your soul, your attention, because we were able to break free. And in order to get to that, I'm going to take you back to 2012. I want you to use that brain. Maybe that pineal gland is decalcified and you're able to focus and your memory is sharp. Do you remember a time when on mainstream media there was a lot of portrayals of 2012, the end of the world, and all this gloom and doom? And what happened actually in 2012, there was an energy that started to change that could not be contained, could not stop. And it's changing all of us. Some people over the years, as I shared, you realize that the sun has changed the color. Might have been more yellow years ago, but now it's more white with an indigo halo around it. Did you realize this? Can you go back in your mind and go back to 2012? How many videos, movies, and shows portrayed the end of the world? They pumped it. And the reason for this is to make you numb to these exterior energies. This is the war for your soul. Your attention is the currency of the universe. So fast forward, I want you to go to where we are right now. And isn't it getting loud? And the ways of the world, you know, the internet is a lot bigger. Social media is bigger than it was, right? All these things we didn't have back then. So the modalities are going to be different. I see a lot of weak-minded influencers. How you doing? They try to promote a lot of fear because they get a lot of clicks. We're out here in the light of Christ to break the people out of this spell. This is called witchcraft. Well, that sounds kind of strange, Uncle Mike. Well, that's actually your subconscious programming. And through repetition, over the course of time, by repeating it and see it in front of you, your nervous system is going to be wired. It's going to be wired to that danger. You might be on this message, and especially in post-2020, you're finding yourself in a fight or flight situation. And when you're like that, you cannot use your godlike energy, your soul, to start actually creating and manifesting. You were tricked into manifesting a reality for someone else. Heck, even if it's in the modern era and you start clicking all this negativity, you're feasting their loosh, they're looshing off your energy. So what you need to do is block that out. there's people that are tuned into this message. You might have woke up in 2001, some people in 2012, some people in 2020, and now there's a whole new group of people that are waking up right now. Think about all the times that I just mentioned. Energy is the ability to cause change. These are high energetic moments. Heck, as I shared on the channel, these are called quantum events. And when we go into the future and we turn around and we review the past, we can see how all of these things played out. And sometimes, you know, it gets very negative. You can see all these things, but the high energetic moments, they actually cause a great change. And at the first glance, or when this first happens, we don't know how it's actually going to pan out. But the change was needed. And I can reflect on my journey, you will reflect on yours. And think about each stage and how much more you have expanded your consciousness. You're probably more conscious and aware of things today than you were in any one of these states. Awareness is the precursor to change. Write it down. Awareness is the precursor to change. So once you become aware, now you could implement changes into your everyday life. There's a lot of things that I do today that I don't do back in 2020, 2012. When we review the timeline, we can see the bigger picture. There's a war for your soul. Are you up, kid? You got to strap on the full armor of God, all right? And it's not going to be easy because it is very difficult to break free. You know, when you think about 80% of humanity about to fall, Pareto's principle, most people are tuned into the matrix, and it's very difficult to rewire the nervous system. If you are on this message, if you are able to focus your attention, because a lot of attention spans are shot in the modern era. This is done by design. The people that will succeed, the people that will move forward through this upcoming massive event are those that could focus their attention, those that are not slaves from the matrix, those that are disconnected from materialism, and those that are connected to God. You know, it's simple to go for the low-hanging fruit, to go for the things that make you feel comfortable. But there's many people that are tuned into this message. Over the past few years, you were made to feel very uncomfortable. And that pain is the gold. I'm telling you, light warriors, I've been through a lot of pain over the past few years. But by going through the pain, it refined me. That God has put us on the threshing floor. And now I could stand out here as the high commander and go directly to the source. This is what each and every one of us are destined to do. You might be a man, and there's a war out there for your soul. You might be a woman, and there's a specific war for you as well. You have to understand where you are in this life and all the distractions that pop up. I'm sure the mic is picking that one up, right? Those that watch the channel on a regular basis, right? These are the distractions that pop up, but you cannot move yourself towards your North Star, towards your target, and don't get distracted. It happens all the time. These are the tests to refine you, the distractions. Men are here to build, and through the distractions, the way that this world has been designed, this is the Maya, the illusionary world. It makes it very difficult for you to build. If you're the divine feminine, it's very difficult for you to nurture because your nervous system is shot. And through all of the distractions, the war for your soul that's been going on out there, you know, it's a biblical time period. And we could go about our everyday lives. We go out in the world and we learn through trial and error. But there's a lot of things that are designed to make you fall, right? A lot of people recently have woken up to what the heck they've been feeding you. What have they been feeding you? And what does it do to your body? The war for your soul. Because your soul is the energy that operates the body. So you have to have the signal, okay? And Dr. Bruce Lipton talked about the signal. The signal needs to be strong. And when the signal is strong, when the electromagnetic current is strong, the current from your soul to your body is going to be very strong, and then you will succeed in this life. You have to be functioning. A lot of people, their memories are shot, and I talk to people, and I'm here to guide you through it. You could click the subscribe button, click the like button if this video is resonating with you so far. Your memory, a lot of people know this. Memories are shot. Attention spans are shot. But when you focus your attention for a sustained period of time, then you're able to create. And without your attention, it's the currency of the universe, you cannot create. And you will constantly loop the same cycle over and over again. If you look at the foods, if you look at the social media, and in the modern era, if you look at love, everything is corrupted. In this world, the world outside you is fake. So don't worry, light warriors. This world needs to collapse and burn. You know, it is women in the modern era, they have OnlyFans. Do you know about it? And when you sell your body, and this is where the loop starts to break down, and then you have the simps of the world, the beta males that spend their money on this worthless trash, and the loop continues and continues. It's the low-hanging fruits. When you sell your soul, you're done. This is the war for your soul. I could stand out here. I've let millions of dollars on the table because I went with my soul. I went with God, and I told the community and anyone that's hearing me for the first time, you don't do this for the fame. You don't do this for the arm candy, for the models and bottles. You do it for your freedom. Smash the like button. The war for the soul is out in full effect. And there's people out there that are dragging you and trying to pump fear. 2001, 2012, 2020, we're again at that precipice. Look at the fear, because every time humanity tries to break free and the energy rises, the distractions rise and the fear rises. There's a war for your soul, son. Armor up. You know, I've been studying the humans for a while. I see the human behavior. And I'm here to tell you, if you could do this every day, you're not affected. If you could live the simple life, you're not affected. But if you're a man and you could be manipulated by any one of these things, you'll be lost. If you're a woman and you sell your soul, the carcass of Jezebel will be consumed by the dogs. Leave gutter trash in the gutter. Men, get up. We are the sons and daughters of God. There's a war for your soul. Every person will make a free will decision. I made mine. What is yours? When I move forward, the message came from God. We are not spending our time, our energy, or our attention on people that aren't going to make it. You know the feeling. You could feel it. You know where we're headed. The destination is unknown. But we're leaving the matrix reality designed to harvest your life force energy. The war for your soul is real, and it's up in full effect. Get this through your brain, feel it through your heart, because the time is now. Being a person on social media, on all these platforms, I'm here to be the lighthouse for other people. In the past couple weeks, what a fucking disgrace I see out there from people that pump this fear, that try to scare people with real kinetic war. What a joke you are. And if you don't like me, I don't give a shit. I'm the son of God. I'm the high commander. When you hold this in your hand and you broadcast a frequency, you are influencing the lives of others. Heck, they call it influencers. You know, doing this work, it's not the low-hanging fruit. It's real easy to pump the fear. It's real easy to pump the lust. It's real easy to pump this crap. There's a war for your soul. You better get with it, kid. Enter the Archangel Michael. If you've had enough of this and you realize this, hit the like button and share this video out. Your attention, it's all you. I've seen it year after year. There are men that are beside me that made it through, and we have friends that fell. Some people are buried, or some are the walking dead. You will make your decision. Will you go for your soul, or will you go for the matrix? The war for your soul is real. Realize your power, realize your potential. Tough times don't last, but tough light warriors do. I love each and every one of you. If you want to become healthy, wealthy, and wise, if you want to become the greatest version of yourself, if you want to leave victimhood and go towards creator mode, if you want to switch off NPC mode and switch on creator mode, click the subscribe button and take the journey of our everyday lives. I'm still here, son. Get this through your head. When God is for you, who the heck could be against you? Absolutely no one. I will continue to move forward no matter what. I'm grateful for everyone that's taken this journey, and I'm grateful for everyone that has found me today. Realize your power. Realize what you're capable of. Break the subconscious loop. I know it's difficult, and that's why your high commander needs to be tough, because we got to crack that open. We got to break the subconscious program that's running 95% of the time. I love you all. This is the journey of self-discovery and remembering. Oh yeah, baby. Remember who you are. Remember the power that you possess. And remember, we cannot control what is around us. However, we can control from within. Be conscious that there's a war for your soul. Put on the full armor of God. Use this to raise your vibration and increase your electromagnetism. Life is so much better when we are all together. If you find this message inspiring or know someone that could benefit from it, please share this message. Dear ones, I am Michael. Find us in the 5th dimension. Have a wonderful day living your everyday life. Spiritual warfare is clearly seen. Don't fall for it. Know that there is a war for your soul. Take back control of your everyday life. I appreciate each and every one of you. I love you.